it wasn't a normal run of things when you get a sore throat. It was fucking raw. Like, I didn't get no swollen glands or no swollen pain. It was just fucking red raw. There's a video I've done here. I didn't make it with the intention of showing my sore throat. I was doing it to see my sore throat. Or pictures of taken, whatever. So basically started getting this raw fucking throat, and I was walking around going, what the fuck in hell is that? Walking around anyway. Then I got the test. Yeah. What am I on about? Okay. So days ago I got a test. No, never. Oh my god, what's happening to my brain? What did I get? What am I with? Right, okay. I got the symptoms, didn't I? I got sore throat, but an unusually sore throat to the point where I had my camera out going, oh, what the fuck? Like, and then the back of my throat was just red raw. And that went on for about 2 days. Really, when it was really like, but didn't notice nothing else, so I just thought it was a sore throat. Strep throat or something. And then I started getting like these temperatures. Again, the normal things that you get, but slightly different. Like version of them. So I had my sore throat. Then this is like they all came in a little sequence. Then I had these temperature things that would come and go, depending on how I exerted myself. I found that if I didn't push myself, it was not I could control it, but I could be proactive and think, alright, well, don't fucking stress here, don't go running around, just slowly, which was good. But again, they weren't like where I was sweating gobs or shaking or nothing like that, just really hot, face hot, hands hot, feet, just hotness. Although when I was out walking, I was sweating loads, but that, I mean, do you know what, is that because I was fucking walking or because the sun was out? So anyway, so I had my sore throat, then I had me, fucking hell, I've never been so foggy. What's going on? What have I just talked about? No way. I shook my head to go, what do we need to say? And when I shook my head, my headache was banging around. And that is what I needed to say. So that reminded me. So I had sore throat, hot temperature, that's it. And now headache came. Nothing against the norm, but different again. Different area in my head. Like a dull ache, pressure, headache. Mild. But so then the next thing I got was this pressure sensation in my ears and my head. Felt like it was fucking humongous. Even to the point where my hearing was a bit dodgy, and I was like, wow, my head feels like it's going to blow up. Again, I still wasn't convinced I had the coronavirus. I was Googling all kinds of shit, like brain swelling, tumour, fucking... Well, I had everything, but it still wasn't... it wasn't what the government is saying, where you're coughing. I had no cough. The temperatures weren't really high temperatures where I was like sick. And my taste and smell was still there. So they're the three main things. I never had them. Like I say, I wouldn't class the temperature. It's the closest thing, but I wouldn't class them as a sick temperature. When you're sick, it just felt like I was having hot flushes. So anyway, I had, just to summarise, I had the sore throat first for about 2 days, really bad. Then I had the temperature things. Then I had the headache. And then the pressure in the head. And throughout all of these symptoms, at the exhaustion, it's just fucking, you just want to lie down on the floor wherever you are and curl up into a ball and just go and just sleep in here for a bit. And if people come over to you, just be like, in a little ball. Or like you get up to go to the toilet or go to get a drink or something, and you sit back on the couch and you're like that. Fuck me, that was fucking... flat out, as if you'd just done a marathon or something. What else? Oh, I'll note as well that when I got the sore throat, it was really bad, and then the next symptom was the headache, and that took the forefront. But the throat didn't go away, it was still in the background, it just wasn't as severe. And the same with the headache when, same with the temperature, that went into the foreground, the headache came. When I say went into the foreground, went into the background. I don't know why I said foreground. Went into the background, so you'd had the symptom come, be quite bad, and then go, if it was quite mild, and then go to the background, so it was still there. You still had the temperature thing, you still had the headache, you still had the sore throat, and the pressure in the head. It just added more to them. It's not like one replaced the other. And then, I mean, the only other thing was, out of being really lethargic, was a sign that you're sick, because you're that exhausted, you think something's going on, do you know what I mean? Your body's fighting something. And the only other thing I think was a bit of a runny nose and that, sneezes, but that could be hay fever. I don't really get hay fever anymore, but it could be. And the achiness, when you're sick, random muscles just aching when you're not using them. So, or now I'm holding the phone and my bicep would start aching, really aching, like as if it's like I'm holding a fucking dumbbell or something. So that's it. I mean, the cough come at the very end, which prompted me to get the test, because I thought, well, fuck this, you know, you need to get the testing done. I was having these coughing fits. I rang up to access the test, and that's a whole new video there. But as far as symptoms go, yeah, I haven't felt well at all for about 5 days now. Again, nothing. I would consider all of them mild, to be honest, the symptoms, but the reason for getting the test obviously is to, not for yourself really, is for others, because you don't want to pass it on to vulnerable people. So yeah, thanks. Juicy.